KaBlam Chachos.
Welcome to the Late Bloomers Podcast.
I'm Sully.
And I'm Lo.
And we're okay.
Just okay.
Welcome back, though!
Episode 3.
Week number 3.
We're on it.
And it's taken us...
like 2 months.
We're really living up to the name of Late Bloomers.
Yeah, so if you guys are expecting to hear from us all the time,
Well, to be honest, you have to have 5 podcasts to get onto...
Spotify or
iTunes.
I almost said YouTunes.
iTunes, YouTunes, YouFace, whatever you want to call it. So we're backlogging, if you will. So you'll have 5 right off the plop, plop, blah, 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 bop, skeet up, do.
Yeah, but somebody was also supposed to edit.
Which normally involves me getting high and watching Doctor Who.
Which turned into...
Whoa, come on!
Sorry.
You got a live table here.
Which turned into that was all he did was just got high and watched Doctor Who.
Hey, no, that's not true. I did listen back to the episodes.
So, okay. So that's what he did. That's all he did.
I work as well.
I tried to listen back to the episodes, but somebody failed to send it.
Hey, now, it wasn't me that failed to send it. It's old Bertha here. She's on her dying, gasping last breath. Now, I will give you the last attempt. Attempt 4 was my fault because it ended up working, but I didn't come back in to hit send.
So there it is.
One time.
So
Go on.
this week...
We're really shaking the camera this week, baby.
Sorry.
Can't fix that in post.
You guys just have to deal with it. I'm done. I had to write something. So I remembered. Because though I'm not high...
This is great podcasting.
I still have the brain of a stoner. So this week at work was a little crazy for me.
Okay.
So we do like these charity events a couple of times a month. Like I'm in charge of like our charity committee, for lack of a better term. Mm-hmm. And we had a silent auction. And this is the 3rd one we've done in the last like year and a half or so. So we do like 2 a year. And I spent like over $400 on all the stuff. And like some of it was donated.
I saw the snaps.
And people lost their ever-loving minds. Like trying to bid at the last second to the point where like I had to at 4:00 on Friday. Mm-hmm. I had to like run over and like grab all the bid sheets so people couldn't bid anymore because they were just like hovering, trying to outbid each other for this fucking cat basket. I'm like, do you know how cheap?
People are competitive.
Do you know how cheap cat toys are?
You go to PetSmart. You're very
They're
cheap.
like $1. They're
not expensive at all.
They're so cheap. So I'm just like,
I mean, hell, cats are free at the.
And they were like bidding like $67 on this basket that costs like.
Was it all for a good cause?
Yeah, so it's all for this charity called Bridget's Path.
Really?
Yeah.
What did Bridget walk the Appalachian Trail?
It's Bridget.
Did Bridget walk the Appalachian Trail?
No, she helps babies that are born like addicted to opioids and things.
Oh, see, now look at me making light of somebody doing something really nice.
So that's why like, people pay a lot of money for these really silly baskets. I mean, some of them
to help
nice.
People too.
Some of them are pretty nice.
It's like, hey, I want that. I'm willing to spend a little extra on it for charity.
Yeah, they know that I get all of it on Amazon. They could easily find it themselves. But yeah, so anyway, so I run over there, and this big guy that I work with, he's a heavier set gentleman. He's like our age. Mm-hmm. He is like running behind me, trying to beat me so he can outbid this girl for the damn cat basket. Mm-hmm. And I like try to snag it away from him as he's like writing his bid, and this other girl that's like a part of our little committee was like, it's too late. And like people are like running over like, what's going on? Like it became so intense. And then I didn't know what to do because the girl that he was outbidding was standing there, and she was just like, well, who won? And I was like, I don't know how to make that decision.
Those kind of moments are when you realize just how fragile civilization really is. When you're like, man, we think we're pretty advanced, but have a fucking auction at work if it's for charity over some cat baskets. People lose their shit. I know how it is. They
were so upset. So I made them rock, paper, scissors for it.
Who won?
The girl.
Ooh. What'd she win on? Rock?
They did 2 out of 3.
Ooh.
So she got him with paper, then they both threw rock, then they both threw scissors.
You gotta do best.
And then she got him with scissors, and that was it.
Oh, God, cut his fucking balls off twice.
I know.
That sucks.
He was so defeated.
It's an interesting story.
To the point where, like, this other guy at work was like, all right, so can you give me the links to everything that you bought, and, like, we'll just buy it for him for Christmas, because he's so upset about it.
Wow.
Well, because, like, him and this girl both had, like, recently gotten cats, like kittens, like they needed stuff. I don't know. It was a whole thing.
It was the sentimental value.
But this same guy that was involved in the cat basket, the last time we did one of these silent auctions,
continue.
I was in San Francisco the day that it closed.
San Francisco Bay.
Yeah. So I'm standing, like, waiting for the like the shuttle bus to come to take me to go get a rental car, and I'm just standing there, and this kid that I like put in charge of like closing it down calls me in like a panic, and he's like, "It's mayhem! Everybody's freaking out!" And I was like, "What happened?" There's a snack basket that's got like $30 to $40 worth of like snacks, and you know how people in offices love their snacks.
I'm with you.
Like everybody's got a snack drawer.
I'm actually not that way. I get weirded out by the germs about it. Unless I'm like unless I walk in, they're like, "Oh, here, we just opened this K-Cup. Do you want
Well, it's not like that. I'm saying like they were like individual bags of like
packets.
Yeah.
Snack packets.
So it's like a 50 count of like chips and cookies and candy.
Does that sound normal? Snack packets?
We call it the snasket.
The snasket, I like that. You should copyright that.
So yeah, so we did that, and I guess this girl from another department came down and bid on it, and like at the last second, this same guy that tried to outbid the girl for the cat basket outbid this girl for the snack basket, and she lost her mind. Like, was cussing him out, like, "This isn't fair, you just stood down here and hovered," and like all this crazy stuff. So I'm getting these phone calls from people like, "What do we do?" And I'm like, "Just give her the snacks."
This is why I hate people, honestly. This is why I hate them.
So yeah, so it's one of my favorite events that we do. It gets a little crazy for me because I have to put everything together and whatever, but it's pretty funny on the last day just to watch people freak out.
Yeah.
Over some real petty shit.
I'm with you. I would step back and just be away from it.
It's some of my favorite people watching. Just watching people lose their minds over like $40 worth of goods that they're spending like $100 on.
The thing I don't like about the ending in either of the stories is that the people who threw the fits got
the basket.
Wanted.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the first girl didn't really, like the girl with the cat basket didn't really throw a fit. She was just like, how are you going to call this? Like, are you going to say that he made it in time or no? And I was like, only fair thing is Rochambeau.
I'm with you.
So, but the girl with the snack basket, that was redonkulous. I wasn't even there, and I was embarrassed for her. But yeah, so how was your week? Because that's what I did.
It was fine. They got me doing some new stuff at work, so that's interesting. But
which means it's not interesting.
No, honestly, it is. I prefer doing learning new stuff. You know, when you get into the monotony and routine, it kind of sucks.
Oh, true.
But so that's kind of cool. But besides that, I'm still playing Red Dead. And then nothing really too interesting. But I do want to go on a slight rant.
Okay.
I mean, I love technology, don't get me wrong. But I feel like UDF, you get gas regularly, correct?
Yeah.
Everywhere has their own fucking card now.
Like a reward.
Yeah,
like
I'm going to sound like an old man here. But like Speedway, Thornton's, UDF,
Kroger,
name
Walgreens.
them. I mean, all of them. Okay, well, my key is broken, so I can't put a keychain on. So all I have is a car key and a house key that, oh shit, I keep hitting this, that I keep in a specific spot locked in my car so that I can get into my house. So I have only 2 keys.
Wait, what do you mean your key's broken so you can't have a key?
The way that I wish I had it on me so I could show you, but it's not interesting, so I'm not going to go into it very long.
Okay.
But the top of where you would put a key ring.
Like that metal snapped?
No, like the plastic where you would actually connect a key ring, like that has an
on the car key.
On the car key.
I was thinking on the house key.
No, on the car key. So I could definitely add one to the car key, but I don't care to. But the point is,
anyway,
I have a few places that I regularly go. I don't really go to UDF that much, but there's UDF up the street from me, and typically I just get gas there outside.
UDF is United Dairy Farmers for those
United
who don't
Dairy
live
Farmers. They started making their own ice cream. Did you know that? And they use that.
Always.
Yeah, but now they use that instead of homemade. Like when you get your stuff from them, and that homemade ice cream is better. Anyway, if you're not from here, you're not gonna know what the fuck we're talking about. But this dude, and I don't want to be rude.
So you're gonna be rude.
No, I'm not gonna describe him. I'm just gonna say he's a guy.
So there's this gentleman that works at UDF,
and this motherfucker, I swear to God, remembers that I don't like to be asked about their card. But every fucking time, it's like a 10-minute ordeal where he's like, "Oh, do you have the EDF card?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. My keyring is broken." And every time it's like we've had this conversation, I'm like, "No, I don't. My keyring is broken." Oh, well, I know you have a phone. And then he uses that instead of homemade. Like when you get your stuff from them, and that homemade ice cream is better. Anyway, if you're not from here, you're not going to know what the fuck we're talking about. But this dude, and I don't want to be rude. So Yes, I do have a phone. I just want gas. Why do you need my name? Why do you need any of it? Just please. I'm trying to do you a favor, sir, with our reward system. I don't want rewards. I believe in capitalism. Please. Just want my fucking gas, sir.
So you think that this guy is your nemesis as opposed to him just, I don't know, doing his job?
Yeah, sure, he's doing his job. But this happens, I guess not too regularly, but regularly enough where it's like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, you're a pretty memorable
stop
looking
fucking
human.
asking me.
No means no.
Is what I'm getting at. He's like, I know you got a phone. And I've told him before, and this happened to me once, but it's not really true anymore, so don't come after me. But I used to... Never mind, actually, I probably shouldn't say.
No, come on.
All right, fine. It's not like it's illegal, but I had a gift card. Okay?
I have no
that
idea
had
what
like
this is
maybe $3 on it or something, but I wanted to use a free trial for, I forget, like something that went under. I think, what was it called that, I can't think of, maybe Sling? I can't remember, but it was one of the streaming services that went under. But they had one show I wanted to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I think they had that Harmontown show or whatever. I can't remember, but point is, so I gave them that card as like a, hey, like a charge this if I forget to cancel it.
Can you do that with like gift cards?
It worked. I mean, it may have had even more than what, like the 5 on it, but it declined by the end of the 30 days. It was like, you have to update your payment method. So I never did it. So after a while, it locked me out. I couldn't download apps. So even one time I was told the guy, he was like, why don't you download our app? And I went through this whole thing of like, yeah, it's super embarrassing, man, but I had some kind of thing where I'm locked out of the app store, can't download the app. And he's like, well, you can get on your computer at home and sign up. And it's like,
yeah, I could. But
in the 80s, the world was, I wasn't born then, but the world would have been so fucking easy. You just would have walked in and said, here's $10 on pump 5, and you would have walked the fuck out and got in your car. That's what I'm getting at. And in today's world, they say technology makes everything easier. It doesn't if this guy needs to know my fucking name and phone number just for me to get gas.
First world struggles right here. That's what this is.
Yeah, it's true.
So do you remember, speaking of the 80s...
See, I'm getting so angry about it. This is what I mean. Is like he's my nemesis. Is that I hate going there, but it's so convenient. But I know when I see his greasy head through the
stop
fucking
paying
window.
with cash and just pay at the pump like a normal person.
I do that most of the time, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I have to go. Sometimes I have cash on me. I don't use my card. I'm not good with a card, so I don't keep it on me because then I'll use it too much. I only use it online. So sometimes I will have it, and I'll just charge it outside. But most of the time, I am paying in cash. Except there. There specifically, if I have my card, I'll be like, I'm not fucking going in.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, I'm serious. Sometimes I worry he's going to come over the speaker. Sir, I see you didn't put your UDF rewards code. Any chance you could come in and sign up for the... I'm not even fucking with you. I swear he remembers that it's me.
So now it's just like his own little vendetta.
And he can tell that I want to get out quick, and I'm just like, come on, just go. Like, you could have saved this much on this item. You could have put these together here. As much as I've seen you could have had a free sub. Like, I don't want your fucking microwavable subs. Just let me get out of here. Anyway. Sorry. Point is.
Remember when people didn't ask you to join rewards?
Yeah, and like, the other day I got oil from there just to put a little oil in my car, a little refresher.
Yeah.
And he needs me to give him the card. It's like, I just want fucking oil. Why do you need my name? This is the point about the future. They're going to need everything for you. But anyway, let's get off the subject.
So he's not butthurt at all about this.
My blood heart. My blood heart is racing into my stream. I can't. Murmurs.
So are you having a stroke and a heart attack?
Having a stroke murmur.
Do you smell burnt toast?
I smell burnt lasagna, hot cocoa. But no, that's another thing I realized this week is I've been working more, so I've been drinking more coffee. And I put so much fucking cream and sugar in it that it's like...
So it's not even coffee.
It's like, I just want hot cocoa. I just want hot cocoa. Why am I doing this? There's hot cocoa here.
You know they make hot cocoa.
That gives you that pep?
Yeah, I have some at the house. My roommate bought it and I guess didn't like it. I haven't actually tried it, but it's like some random...
What's it called?
I don't know what the brand is, but it's just like the packet hot cocoa, but it's like with caffeine.
It's called like calf cocoa.
No, I think it's just called hot cocoa with caffeine.
Hot cocoa with caffeine.
Now with caffeine.
So, if I was in the marketing department, I'd say, come on, we can zing this up. But anyway. Even in the 90s,
Life goals.
Yeah, but even in the 90s, okay. I guess I'm just going to go. Let's go on an old people rant, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
in the 90s, you didn't have any of that. Even when we first started driving, there wasn't like a lot of the rules.
Well, we started driving at very different times. I didn't get my license till I was 21.
That's true. Okay, yeah. I started driving in 2006. That's right when the gas was just going over like $2.50. People were freaking the fuck out.
Oh, yeah. It's not $1.98.
Not knowing yet, I was like, oh man, I just started driving. But when you were a kid, you didn't have to worry about that shit. And now kids are growing up with all that stuff.
Yeah.
But when you were a kid...
Do kids even watch cartoons?
I think they do. Were you a Nickelodeon? Did you have cable, first of all?
Yeah.
So did
I was a cable kid.
You
raised
can tell
by TV.
This is going to be a theory that's going to piss off a lot of people without cable. Okay. I weirdly think the people with cable are more creative, but also more morally corrupt because of cable. You know what I mean? Like, I regularly say I was raised by television, but he left. But he left when I was 5, so I learned how to read. But I watched a lot of TV, and I think it like was as a kid, you're like, your ideas of what the world are on TV. Like, to me, Friends was like almost a documentary. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, like I grew up watching Friends, and I was like, that's what my life's gonna be like.
Oh, Jerry probably lives right up
Jerry
Seinfeld probably lives right up the block from Ross.
Oh yeah,
like that kind of shit. Like, you know, I knew it wasn't.
The diner's probably across the street from the coffee house.
Exactly. Yeah. Where it's like, this is what life is like in the big city. But not just that. Like, so wait, you had cable? Were you Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon. I mean, I watched some stuff on Cartoon Network, but that's mostly because my brother did.
Did you have Disney Channel?
Obviously. This is low. You're watching Disney Channel.
Oh man!
For those of you not watching, I just mimicked the mouse ears.
I always liked the Disney Channel original movies, like
like Smart House.
What about Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century?
Yes.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova. I hate that I know that. I had the biggest fucking crush on her, though.
I had a big crush on the guy, the singer from that band, the band that's in the show.
Oh, the spiky haired dude. Wow. She's got a type, guys.
If you've got silver spiky hair,
and
give me a call.
Yeah, you look like you could be in the Hunger Games. Give her a call. But Xenon was good. No, when you were growing up, did you watch, what was it called, Nick during the day? Nick at day?
Nick Jr.
Oh, Nick Jr.
That's what little kids, that was like, Nick Jr. was from like 8 a.m. until like noon.
What did you watch? Name some things that you remember from Nick Jr.
My favorite show, I don't even remember if this was on Nick Jr. or what it was.
Go ahead.
But The Busy World of Richard
That was
Scarry.
on Nick Jr., I remember it.
Nobody remembers that show.
I loved that show. Do you remember the worm that
and
flew?
The apple?
And that was a helicopter?
/ car.
Yeah, but did you ever think that it was weird that would be like if I drove a hamburger that was also a helicopter / car?
I know, I never thought of that.
He was driving around in what he was eating.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I never thought
he lives in it too, so I guess that's how strange it is. It'd be like a house as well.
Well, I mean, it is a cartoon for children.
Yeah, but even as a kid, I
loved that show.
So advanced.
What else is on there?
I craved the reality in those things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I needed that.
Do you remember this show?
Go ahead.
Binya.
Just put the food in your hand. I forget what the lyrics. That means hurry up and see the good things that we've planned.
Let's
come and
let's play together in the
bright
sunny weather.
Let's all
go to
Gullah Gullah Island.
Gullah Gullah Island. Gullah Island.
Fuck yeah. Binya. Fuck yeah. Binya was my dude.
So if you guys didn't catch that, the name of that show was
I wonder how long that was on, though, because I think a lot of people don't remember that.
Well, is it because...
What does this podcast evolve to? That just sounds like two high people, which, by the way, we're not.
No, we're just idiots.
What else was on fucking Nick Jr.? Yeah, let's stick with it.
Stick with it.
I can't think of anything else now.
I mean, okay, so I also was like super big into like, because they did like things every night of the week, and it wasn't Nick necessarily, but like just like kid shows.
Oh, yeah,
so like TGIF.
Oh yeah.
Love TGIF. Little Boy Meets World.
Sabrina,
Sabrina.
The Teenage Witch.
What else was on?
Full House was on there for a while, wasn't it?
Maybe back like when it first started, but I don't remember.
Do you remember that show, Step by Step, Day by Day?
I had a crush on the older cousin.
Which one?
The weird one that lived in the van in their backyard.
Oh, Cody!
Yeah,
he was like Cody. The first, like, oh!
Bruh!
Yeah.
He was the bro.
We're going to Six Flags. Yeah, I remember Cody.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn a lot about my, like, future
He also
sex
had
life based on my childhood
He also
crushes.
had spiky hair.
He did also have spiky hair. Oh shit.
So she's
What else is there? Oh, like so then there was one Saturday morning.
One Saturday morning. I was there.
We're singing a lot today.
We sure are.
And not well. But
Recess.
Yeah.
What else was from One Saturday Morning? Doug was Nickelodeon, but not Nick Jr.
Love Doug.
God, what else was from One Saturday Morning? Was that like the only gym they had? Was Recess?
When was the Wild Thornberries on?
That was Nickelodeon, but that was way later.
Because One Saturday Morning was what, ABC?
I always liked their dad. You know?
The dad?
Yeah, he was always
God, what was his name?
Elijah.
What was
There's a muskrat inside of the... He was always with that big nose and the mustache.
Oh my god.
There's these muskrats. They have quite a smell, Elijah.
Dude, what was that one show with like... It was almost like South Park in the sense that it was like that papery animation shit, right?
KaBlam.
No. But all the kids' faces were like real like pictures of people, but they were like black and white, but everything else was in color.
I don't know.
And something Anaconda.
Angela Anaconda.
That show, if you like look at pictures of it now,
it's trippy.
What the fuck? It's not normal.
I never realized that is basically South Park. Like,
Yeah,
well, not basically,
but the way that it's
the
made.
animation, yeah, the cardboard. That's crazy.
I don't know what that is. That constitute like stop? No, I guess it would be stop animation.
it kinda
Is that how
would
they
be.
do it?
Next week on the Animation Podcast.
We break down how cartoons.
I don't know, to be honest. But do you remember KaBlam? It was kind of like a variety show, but a cartoon variety show.
I want to say yes, but I'm drawing
They had
a blank.
Action League now.
Yes,
like-
that shit was terrible. It was so bad.
I love that. Come on. What about all that? This is all that.
This is
All that. This is all
that.
You know, the show was all that, and yeah, we do it all the time. So there's a bunch of different in the chair. I don't remember the rest of it. I just remember
You just mix up
that
two parts.
very
of that.
high pitched rapping.
Just don't go nowhere.
We're saying the same, and yeah, it's all that. Yeah. I
Oh
remember.
no! And then Keenan and Kel came.
Bring
from
on the
that.
dislikes on YouTube. Who cares about these old people and their 90s shows? But weirdly, Disney Channel introduced me to like probably my favorite sitcom growing up, which was actually from the 80s.
Which was?
Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near. We're nowhere near. And the best is ready to begin. That's like maybe the greatest theme song ever.
What was that?
As long as we got
What was
each
that show called?
other. Growing Pains.
Yes.
Mike Seaver. What the fuck's that guy's name now?
I don't know, but he's like runs a church or some shit now.
What is his
He's like
name?
all religious.
Kirk Cameron.
True that.
Mike Seaver. The dude was a boss. Always dating sexy chicks. Always had a comeback.
Can we go back to
Sorry.
like Boy Meets World? Feeny!
People love.
Feeny!
I never watched the revival. Did you?
Girl Meets World with their daughter. I think I watched like 2 episodes of it. It was okay.
never
It was
went back.
cute. It was a cute premise, but I was like, but it was very what I imagine our parents thought of Boy Meets World when we were watching it, because we were like kids.
Well, that's
So
what I
like
was gonna
the
say.
humor was very childish.
I never saw I saw it on TGIF, and by the time I saw it, he was already like in college, and it was like Sean was dating that girl, and
the redheaded girl or the black girl.
the sexy black girl, and he was with Topanga, and it was kind of like the end of the series almost when I was watching it. It was like they were no longer in high school. I didn't see.
It starts when they're in middle school.
I didn't see that until I was probably like 12 when they started playing it on Disney. And yeah, I was like right the perfect age for it. It's very
I feel like I
interesting.
always watched it.
I liked it.
But I love Mr. Feeney. One of my favorite episodes is there's like a Halloween one when they're in high school and they get like locked in the high school.
I've seen that.
And
one.
that kid Kenny gets stabbed in the forehead with a giant pencil. And Eric, the older brother, comes in and he goes, "We'll always remember Kenny was this tall." And I don't know why that like always stuck
Eric
with
was
me.
like the best.
But,
He was the best character. He was the funniest.
but just that one line.
But
It's just funny to me.
What's the younger one's name? What was
Corey?
Corey, yeah. Corey was always
The
very
main character?
Corey was always very neurotic at the end.
Well, yeah.
You know, and he was like, Mr. Feeney. It was kind of like George Costanza. But yeah, I remember that. Sabrina I also really liked. Mainly for like...
But I loved her because of Clarissa Explains It All.
See, I didn't care about that side of it. My dad didn't like it because it was a girl show, but I liked it for the creative aspects because I was...
Sabrina?
Like the witch aspects because I was a nerd. So like I liked the episodes where they were like, oh, Sabrina, you have to renew your witch's license. I'd be like, I'm in. Extra garlic sauce on my Papa John's pizza.
What's going to happen today?
Where's Salem the cat?
What's he going to say? What hijinks is he getting into?
Yeah.
He was kind of a little slut.
Oh, yeah, he was. He got around.
He did get around.
But I never realized that was kind of... Don't you feel like it was kind of like made off the popularity of Hocus Pocus?
Oh, I mean...
With like the talking cat and...
Yeah. Well, because what was... Oh, I wonder which one came out first, actually.
I think Hocus Pocus.
Because Hocus Pocus just celebrated, like, their
25th anniversary!
I was going to say 30th, but it might be 25th, and they did, like, a whole big thing on TV. My mom was watching it.
I think that was the early 90s.
Fucking freaking out. I was like, Hocus Pocus
That's
cool.
my favorite Barbra Streisand film.
Wait,
that's not her, is it?
No.
What? Oh, Bette Midler.
Yeah.
Sorry. They play on the same softball
Are you
team.
just a Jewish grandmother right now?
I'm a yenta. But anyway, go ahead.
What was that show with the Capri Sun girl?
Alex Mack. I thought the same
The weird...
fucking
What is it?
thing.
The weird... It's not just called Alex Mack.
The secret world of Alex Mack.
Yeah.
But I thought the same thing. So those Capri Sun commercials went at the same time. Where like...
And then like the Silver
The guy would be
Surfer
skateboarding
dudes.
and then like, he'd go up in the air and then he'd take a drink and then just like become a bullet of like liquid metal.
Yeah.
And just... And she would, do that. She'd be like...
She would just like...
Every fucking episode. Oh, here's a locked door.
Let me just melt down and slide underneath it.
Turn right
Yeah,
back
so like
up.
why was she like that? Was it like some radioactivity?
Toxic, yeah, something like that. She fell into some... They did it in like the what's it called? The very beginning. They were like, Alex Mack was riding home.
Oh, like the intro?
It's like a montage of what happened to her. But yeah, she falls into like some glowing tubes of radioactiveness. And then,
the 90s and the early 2000s.
You know that somebody was just on cocaine and was like, these Capri Sun commercials.
Let's do something with this.
We could... That technology.
We need it.
We could do it. Okay, so what? She just becomes liquid metal? Yeah, we'll find a way to do it. It's like her only power.
I'm like, yeah, I was gonna say, was it like superpowers? Was she like solving
mysteries? I think they were like
mysteries?
environmental mysteries because she had been a little high-handed.
Of course it was.
We didn't know that we actually needed to hear that back then. But it was always stuff like, Alex, they have guns. She'd be like, no problem.
Would you like make herself a liquid wall, like across them?
I think all she could do is become a puddle. Her friends would be like, what the fuck? They would get shot, but Alex would be fine. She'd just slither away.
Can't murder a puddle.
Yeah. But that reminds me of Animorphs. Did you ever watch that Animorphs adaptation?
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
This podcast is so off the rails. But this is why we're late bloomers, people.
30 minutes of talking about...
This is why we're late bloomers.
And the sad thing is, guys, this isn't the first time we've had a very similar conversation to this.
Not at all. But when I was a kid in that
and I'm sure it won't be the last.
That Animorph show was on, I used to do this in the mirror. I would look at my hand and I would be like, I'm going to take the form of a dog. And then I would... And like make it look as like paw-like as I... Like, and then stop right there and be like, okay, well, dog paw. Yeah, it was a strange cat, baby. A strange cat. But all the ladies loved it.
You're so stupid. All right, so speaking of what we watched as children.
What did we watch?
What have you been
Hold on, just a few other shout-outs to it. Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
All,
Angry Beaver.
All Real Monsters.
What else we got? Let's just like yell shit. So the normal. So it's too much pressure now. I can't think of anything. Wizards of Waverly Place. That was after us. I never actually watched that show. Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't really watch it. My brother did.
You just got me on to thinking about Toonami.
No.
Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing,
Dexter's Lab.
Oh my god. In Dexter's Laboratory.
Didi, you stupid idiot.
Didi, you idiot. Didi. Yeah, I love that fucking show. That was a great intro. He's the smartest boy you've ever seen. Do you remember the next part?
No.
But Didi blows his experiments to smithereens. Anyway,
Oh, God.
Didi, you are stupid. I'm a lady. Fromage. Okay. One other one from you, and then we're moving on.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh, you can't say that without saying
DuckTales.
Yeah, okay. All right, now, for real.
DuckTales.
That was useless. If you're still with us. All I hope you didn't have a fucking
Hopefully
aneurysm
it will
during
get
that.
better, but I can't promise.
It never will. Okay, so what are you watching?
No, what you watching?
Oh, shit.
I asked you and then you interrupted me and made me yell things.
Sorry. I've been watching. Well, first of all, I'm still playing Red Dead. Great video game about the old Wild
Not really
West.
watching, but okay.
Hey, you. And, I watched The Leftovers season 3.
Oh. See,
Love that fucking show.
I only saw like the first episode because I don't have HBO.
I'm a big fan of Damon Lindelof, who did Lost. A lot of people hated the ending of Lost. I love the ending of Lost. I'm more of a character guy. I didn't care about the answers in Lost as much as I did about the journey that they went on.
Never finished Lost, but that's because somebody told me how it ended and I was really annoyed.
A lot of people didn't like it. I loved the ending of Lost, one of my favorite shows. So when I heard Damon Lindelof was going to be doing another show about like a morality play of people kind of wandering through their lives, wow, I wonder if that's why I like it.
It probably is.
You should start watching it. But
what is it? It's like the Rapture, right?
It's not explained. We don't know what it really is, but
but that's like how it
2% of people disappear.
People are gone.
2% of people, so not even that much. Like the world is still.
I thought it was more than that.
No, it's not. It's only like 2. But that's what's so good about it. It's like the world, just some big unexplainable thing happened.
People are just gone.
And that's like only 2%. So like you can still go to Starbucks and get a coffee. But that's what's so weird about it.
What if your barista's one of the people that disappeared?
They just that's what's crazy about it. They hired somebody else. The world just moved on.
Kept going.
But it's about...
As the world turns.
But these people... there's one town where nobody disappeared. That's all that'll tell you. But that doesn't happen until the second season. You got to watch the first season, but honestly, the first season got kind of mixed reviews. They reboot in the second season, and the second season and third season are fucking genius. Yeah. Like...
So good.
Writing that is... I can't even think of a word that does it justice. I was gonna say superb, but it's not even that. It's like
spectacular.
Just blows
out of this world.
Just
fireworks.
Yeah, blows your mind and extremely powerful.
Yeah.
And makes you question. When I say question life, it sounds depressing. But like,
did you have like an existential crisis?
It makes you realize what is really important about life. Because as strange as it is, only 2% of people disappear, but it still is like this big unexplained. It's almost like a big morality play and like played up of like grieving, because 2% of people disappear and the world just kind of tries to go on like nothing happened. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the struggle. But then these people in one town, nothing happened. And that's where like it really gets interesting. I'd just say watch it. It's very good. Okay. It's a lot of shit that'll throw you off.
But you're on season 3.
I already finished it.
Is the show still going? Or?
No, it's over. They did 3 seasons in it. When Damon Lindelof got done with Lost, he said, here was the issue, I love Damon Lindelof. I'm a huge Lindelof fan. Lindelof says about Lost, he's like, I know...
Say Lindelof one more time.
Lindelof. A lot of people didn't like the ending of Lost, but he said the thing is that it needed to end way earlier. But because it was successful, ABC would not let that happen. So when he pitched HBO, he's like, I want 3 seasons. I want to finish it. And I want to, not have to continue. I need to tell a story and know when the ending is coming.
Oh, okay.
Because
I can respect
that's what happened with
that.
Lost. It's like season 4 and 5. A lot of that is just like, how do we keep the mystery? Like, these people have been through the fucking ringer.
Well, that's how I feel about like Grey's Anatomy, which is on like its 15th season.
I still haven't seen it.
Or something crazy.
But
it's a great show.
Yeah, Leftovers, totally would watch it. Lost had like a science versus faith aspect. Mm-hmm. This has that as well. And I will say you do find out what happened to the 2% that disappeared.
Questions are answered.
Yes. And it was pretty satisfying to me.
Yeah, I remember watching it when it first came out. I was in Chicago at a friend's house and he had mentioned it and I was like, oh, I would be down. And then it like super stormed and like their apartment flooded, so we couldn't really go anywhere. No, we watched it because we had nowhere else to go.
It's weird that it flooded because honestly,
well, they had like a garden.
There's a lot of
apartment, so like they were downstairs. So like when the street flooded, it came down into their apartment.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of biblical symbolism that is genius. Like, that's all that I'll say. But it's not really that religious.
Yeah, the one episode I saw I loved, and then I kind of forgot that it was a show. Because, again, I don't have HBO.
It's on
but
HBO.
I would love to.
Check it.
That is a show that I super want to watch. Do you have...
Yeah, fine. You can use it.
Honestly,
though, only till I'm canceling it on 11:30. Because I just started it to binge Leftovers from Westworld.
All right, fine.
So you got to do it before then.
All right, deal. Yeah, so to go off of that, kind of.
Yes, what have you been watching?
Well, you said that you learn, like, what's important in life, right? So what I actually watched it today, I've just been watching, like, rewatching shows I've already seen, like, 100 times, like Friends and New Girl and Community and all that stuff. Gonna be this way.
Community's probably it is hands down my favorite. Right. My favorite sitcom of all time.
That's not the point.
Continue. What have you been watching?
So today I had like a little bit of work I had to catch up on from yesterday.
You mentioned that.
So I was like, I like to just like listen to stand-ups, and Netflix has a bunch of specials and stuff. Mm-hmm. So Adam Sandler has popped up. And now you're wondering, how did Adam Sandler make you think about what's important in life?
The old Sandu.
The Sandman.
Yeah.
The Sandman. He called himself the Sandman a lot. But no, it's kind of interesting the way that he films it, because it's like...
intimate?
Sort of, but that's not what I was going to say.
Close-ups of his crotch?
Yes, so much penis. So the way that it is it's like every stand-up that he does is recorded. Right? Like there's like a video. Mm-hmm. So they kind of just like clipped all of them together. So it's like him doing the
his
joke.
Greatest hits.
No, it's like all one show.
No, right, but they clipped together from different shows, probably what the best audience reaction was to each one.
I don't even think it was that. It was just like...
editing choice.
Yeah, because at one point there's like... Because it's him singing, obviously. I mean, it's Adam Sandler. So it's like him playing a lot of music. So, it's like
are the new songs good?
They're new, yeah. Okay. Most of them. So, I mean, they're kind of corny because it's Adam Sandler, but whatever. But like at one point they have like 4 different clips of him performing the same song in different cities.
Okay.
So it's just kind of like a cool.
I'm gonna watch
it
because it's Adam Sandler.
I really liked it,
and I'm curious to see what him.
But I need you to know
he's doing stand up again. That interests me.
I need you to know.
Go on.
I ugly cried like a baby watching that today.
Why?
Because like at the end he does this song for Chris Farley. And it's like, it's beautiful, but it's hilarious. And he's got like this video montage behind him. And like, he's talking about like burying him. And like, oh my God, oh my God.
That would.
I like first I just got like teary eyed. I was like, this is sweet. And then it just kept going and it got sadder and sadder. And like, I mean, like
Was it funny by the end?
I mean, like, he, like, slides jokes in there. Like, he talks about, like, how his favorite thing about Chris is watching him fuck with David Spade. And, like, and then, like, they post a picture of, like, Chris Farley and David Spade together. And it's, like, a goofy picture. It's pretty funny. But, yeah, so then I'm, like, laugh crying. And then he's just, like, talking about how much he loves him and he misses him and he wishes he could be there to, like, see all this stuff. And, like, if they were together, if he was still here, they'd be getting on a plane to go film Grown Ups 3. And I just lost it.
Yeah.
I was like, it would have been great in the first 2.
Yeah,
it was bad. I cried a lot. Like I was like audibly like like ugly crying. It was bad.
I never saw that.
It was a rough.
There was a documentary about him a couple years ago. I Am
Chris Farley.
I never saw it. Yeah, called I Am.
I did not see it either. But you know what? But like it just made me think, because that's like what we were saying. It makes you think about the important things in life, and especially us as late bloomers. All we have. Not all we have, but the majority of what we have is our friendships, and like
we don't have kids or
It's just amazing that
my brother. I don't have any nieces or nephews. Do you?
No,
me neither.
So it's just like, think about that. Like, how long has Chris Farley been deceased?
Since the
like a while.
Late 90s, mid 90s. And how old was he? Like 30 something?
I'm not sure.
I think he was 30-something. But either way, we're closing in on that age.
Right. But I'm just like, think about how close they were and how much, like, to this day, Adam Sandler still loves him, and that he wrote this song and put it in his show, like his, like, kind of comeback show.
It'd be like if my good buddy Slim passed on, when you got a creative...
the Bert to your Ernie.
When you got a bromance going, yeah.
So sad. But yeah, so that's just what made me think, like, God, I hope that, like, if I pass, that like my friends know that I love them this much, or that they.
But how do you do it without being?
They love me.
How do you do it without being creepy? Like, hey, Sully, how you doing? I just give them a hug, like, I love you, man. I hope you know it.
Breathe them in deep.
Are you dying or something? Not yet.
We're all dying.
We're all dying inside. I just hope you know I love you.
But yeah, I don't know, because you and I both have like we have like a pretty small like group of friends. Mm-hmm. I mean, like we both outside of that have like a lot of people that we are friends with, but not that we like hang out with regularly and like know about their. Am I boring you?
I'll say this. No, sorry, I'm tired, but I'll say this: that when I was younger, I had a lot of friends that they're not like, not that they weren't friends, but like, I don't know. like, there's different levels of friendship. Does that make sense?
Well,
like,
yeah, 100%.
You're cool to just hang out and like, oh, we're watching the game together. But like, you can't really get into like the deeper shit. You know what I mean?
Real life, yeah.
Exactly. Where you can't be like, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now because I'm not intelligent. But
I know what you mean, though.
Divulge into like, do you believe in God? Not that that's the question. But did I ever see about the time I was in Hilton Head and this random guy walked up to us and was like, how you guys doing? We were like, we're good. And he was like, so you guys believe in God or what?
Or what?
Seriously. And we were with Ange and Joe. And we were like, I was like, yeah, I believe in like a creator, but I don't know if it's God or like if Jesus was real or whatever. And we all answered. And he was like, that's cool. Just wanted to know.
And then just walked away?
Yeah, that was it. And we saw him a few days later and he actually like, stopped and talked to us. And he didn't try to convert us to any religion. He was just like, yeah, I'm just visiting, just walking my dog, blah, 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 blah.
Just thought I'd ask about the Lord.
Well, we didn't even mention it. Like, what was up with that the other day? Like, the next time we talked to him, he stopped talking for like 20 minutes, told us about his life. But he did not mention...
Jesus.
It wasn't like, you guys need to convert. It just was a weird thing that, like...
That is so strange.
What's up? How are you? Hey, so do you believe in God, or... Immediately you're like...
All right, cool, see you later.
Yeah, but anyway, sorry. Got off topic there.
That's so random. But no, I know what you mean. Like, I actually had a conversation last night with, like... a friend that I met through a mutual friend, and like I've known him for a while. He's actually the guy that's doing the graphics for this.
Cool.
For this thing that we're doing here.
It's
this
not
podcast. No, I'm not. But no, like we grabbed a beer after dinner last night, and so he's got like a kid, and we were talking about like how you raise your children and like private school versus public school, and it got into this like weird thing about like atheists and how like he's noticed that most atheists used to be Catholics and like
that is stuff. So fucking God. We should have some of I know a lot of Baden people.
Well, I'm Catholic.
Sorry, yeah.
Went to Catholic school. Don't mind me. Apparently,
I technically am, but not really.
I'm not Catholic enough for Joe or
we want like
for this guy's. Whatever. I can't say sentences today.
Anyway, no, I agree with that totally. Like that is so fucking.
I never knew that. Like I not knew that, but I guess I never realized that. I don't think I know that many atheists.
I think most people are kind of agnostic.
Well, either way.
But honestly, agnosticism is just
lazy.
Yeah, to me it kind of is. Although I am agnostic, kinda. I don't know. I'm weird with religion. Some days I'm like, I believe in a creator, and some days I'm like,
we're all just goo on the earth.
Yeah, like I think some days though I'm weirdly sorry. I'm really getting off topic here now, but I do like this.
There's
idea.
No off topic here.
There is something also weirdly super spiritual when you think about like have you ever heard of the Fermi paradox? Some guy who worked on the atom bomb basically did an algorithm where like if Earth is atypical, so even if Earth is rare, what's the chances of there being other life based on how old we think the universe is? It should be like way more well known. So like he's saying that it doesn't match up. We should see a lot more life, but we don't. So we're just this special speck.
We're special.
Weirdly.
No, but I get what you're saying.
Like, and a lot of people are like, well, but there's a God. And it's like, yeah, there is definitely something, because it is weird how well...
Why are we here and everything? Why
everything is so perfect and we've never met anything. And but I don't know if I totally believe it. I don't know.
But, it's interesting. The fact that we're having this conversation proves my point and your point that there are various types of friendships, and we have that kind of friendship where you can just do that. And,
we do.
My neck hurts so bad.
Oh,
that was great.
Sorry, I forgot about that. She's got whiplash.
Yeah, I'm a very sassy talker.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh my God, feel how hot my neck is.
Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sorry, for those of you that are just listening.
You could fry an egg on the back of her neck. But anyway. Sorry, we got off on a real tangent there.
But yeah, I don't know. I've got a lot of different friend groups, and I love them all equally. But I would say that I probably love them all differently.
Definitely.
Just depending on, I've got my work friends, and granted, 2 of the girls that I'm super close with at work are now becoming more of
outside of work friends.
You've met one of them, and
yeah,
she's great, and everybody I've introduced her to in our little friend group
has
loved her.
Wonderful girl.
Yeah, I think we talked about her last week.
I think we did, yeah. She
good old OG, aka Young Blood.
The other day, actually, I was going by her complex when I was on my way.
She lives down the street,
right by the way from me, and I forget, but I thought it was her car, but I wasn't sure. Pulling out, but I couldn't remember exactly.
Well, Civic.
White, right?
No, hers is like a gunmetal-y gray.
Then never mind, no.
Taupe. No, I don't know.
Never mind, it wasn't her. But anyway. I'm totally with you. I have friends who, like, hit me up and, like, let's chill, and I'll go over there and hang, but, like, you know, we won't, like, I don't know, like, talk about, I even hate to sound so pretentious, because it's not like we're fucking dissecting the universe, but
no,
you know, we're like, you're willing to be a little more vulnerable around these
or
people,
even like goofy vulnerable, where like you don't care and you'll do like
you're
your
willing
weird
to
voice,
look stupid,
like
exactly.
your weird voices, or like
you're okay to embarrass yourself.
When our one buddy comes over and we just play music and we all sing off key together, and
my jizz is sad.
Yeah, they make up weird.
You know what's funny
songs.
is Andrew's over here, and she was talking about how we called her one night and left that on her voicemail. And she was like, I was listening to it and dying laughing, but I had somebody with me and they were not laughing at all. And I was like, that's okay. They did not think
Jizz was sappy. It's
I
funny.
expect that.
I actually explained that song to somebody from what I could remember of the lyrics, and they were just staring at me blankly like,
I'm sure it's
why is that funny? And I'm like, no, but it's like Wagon Wheel, but about jizz. This guy is trying to figure out why his jizz is sappy.
We're idiots. We came up with it really drunk.
It's really funny.
We came up with it really drunk one night, just fucking around, and it's very crude.
But is that not the premise of the song? Is like this guy has sappy jizz.
The line is, my dick is leaking like a maple tree. Somebody, or please God, tell me what's wrong with me.
And then he goes through how he met these girls in different cities.
He basically goes on a sexual rendezvous through all of his old. He goes and basically says like, hey, I don't know why he doesn't call him. I guess it would defeat the song, but and he says like, hey, did you give me this sappy jizz? But it's such a wagon wheel, and it's about traveling through, just finding yourself. You know what I mean? It's really not that good, I'm telling you.
It's so
we're
stupid.
Close to it. That's why we think it's good. But
I wasn't even a part of the writing process.
But you know us. You're like, I can imagine these idiots doing it.
My friend from work heard it that night that we all like went canoeing and came back here.
I thought we might have traumatized her. I think you might have been misreading it.
She was pretty traumatized from the sun poisoning she had.
I felt so bad for her.
Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing.
She looked like one of those grilled cheap Fritos. Remember we talked about it? She looked like one of those...
I forgot you made that comparison. She did not think that was funny.
She looked like one of those grilled Fritos.
But
anyway,
she's a good friend.
She's a good person, yeah.
So basically, anybody that thinks our stupid shit is funny is who we love and we hold near and dear.
They're probably the only people who are still fucking listening to this. So, but yeah, I'm with you. But like my buddy Joe, a lot of people, you know, big Slim. Sorry, you know Slim.
I love Slim. Oh.
I've had a lot of good friends, but Slim was the first dude that I met that was really like, this is my person. This is my brother.
Well, that's why I said you guys are like Bert and Ernie.
Well, it's like Jay and Silent Bob. Have you ever heard the Jay and Silent Bob thing where it's just like, I don't know, it's just something.
Weed,
we just don't argue. We like the same shit.
I've heard you guys argue.
Yeah, but we don't ever argue like forever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll be,
lovers quarrels.
Yeah, basically. He'll be like, you fucking idiot, and I'll be like, all right, well, fuck you, and then it's over though.
Hey man, you want to go get a burger?
Yeah, but we don't even do that. We're just like, it's over. That's
you want to play Red Dead?
But yeah. So I think everybody deserves to have one really good friend who's like definitely.
I don't know if
they got your back.
One.
Like if I was broke down in the middle of the fucking country, that's the person I would call and know like he's gonna come through for me.
I don't know if I have one.
See, I tell people.
See, but I think that
people rip on us all the time. Like they're basically a married couple, and it's like, listen, if you actually get a best friend who's a true best friend,
they are. Like,
can you stand in for him right now and do the?
Ow, that didn't go well.
They're just jealous. That's what we say.
No, I mean, like, I have a lot of friends that if I called at, like, 3 a.m., I think that they would come and be there for me or, like, bail me out of jail, which I've never been in jail.
Those are your ride or dies.
But I don't think that there's, like, one person, like, I would have to probably go, like, pull out my Rolodex and be like, all right, who's it gonna be
let's
today?
say, this is what's so cool about me and Slim, is, like, let's say somebody gives you, I'm going to give you $3 million, but you have to live on an island with one person for 1 year. No problem at all, me and Slim. We'll be cool. Although, actually, an island would fucking suck. Like, me and him...
You don't like the outdoors,
Me and him would not survive together there. But we wouldn't argue. And we would get along.
Until you died.
Like, all right, we're going to make a raft. Where do we start? Coconuts? I don't know. That's what it would be like. We would be...
Coconuts?
That would be a movie in itself, trying to see both of us survive. If I was really smart, I'd bring somebody like Rob or somebody that could survive.
Like somebody that actually has been outside before.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a vampire. Nerd. Oh, God. Also, can I just say how good we both look today? And by that, I mean, like, we're both basically wearing pajamas. Like, you are wearing pajamas. And I'm just wearing, like, leggings.
I call this
and a giant
business comfort wear.
A giant. Where is the emblem on this? Where is the... there she is.
Yeah, we both do look so fucking good.
But look how cool this sweater is.
Yeah, I love it. It's a UC sweater.
It's an
I'm
old
cutting this,
school...
by the way.
Why?
Because this is not important. Let's talk about our... I'll leave in us talking about how good we look, but I'm cutting this.
Well, I wanted to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Now look at your face. Go ahead. I'm leaving it in.
I wanted to... Friends support friends. Because we're talking about friends, and I love this vintage...
You're right. When you walked in, I immediately said...
Yeah, this is
that's
a
a
cool
dope sweater. It's
sweater.
A 4-panel.
Yeah.
Different color UC
Squares.
sweater.
And then it's got the little sea paw on it. It's a Cincinnati. And it's... I don't know what year it's from, but it's old. And it is from my friend's vintage store. Are you trying to be an Animorph right now?
I'm becoming a bear cat.
That is what the sea paw
These are my paws.
The sea paw. Bear kitten.
Why is there a bear cat in high school? I'm fighting the Yergs. That was their name.
No.
Okay. That was the name of the aliens that...
Yeah. Okay.
They were slugs.
I forgot we were back to Animorphs. But no, it's my buddy's, it's their vintage store.
I like it.
Tough vintage. Find them on Etsy.
But I don't like that we were just... Oh, yeah. We look good, baby. Check us out.
Well, no, I was actually just talking shit about how bad we both look today because we put zero effort in it.
Hey, I look great.
It is very cold outside.
I look ridiculous.
That's why I can't believe you shaved your face with it being cold outside.
I hate my fucking beard. That you've seen it. It's like
a little puby.
It's the epitome of a white trash beard. I hate to say that, but that's
though.
My blood though, so I'm fine with it.
Well, it's because you always rock the solid neck beard. That doesn't help.
I can't fucking up here doesn't grow as thick.
So you think that you can compensate by growing?
Honestly, I'm just
neck
lazy. I don't think like I love this neck beard. I'm just like, ugh. Let's just go to work and get home. That's what I think. So, thank you.
Oh,
but I used to shave more, but I was just being very lazy and let it ride, baby.
That's so funny.
But anyway, we are going long, and it has been terrible the whole time.
It's been interesting. All right, so let's try to get back on track here. So speaking of being grossly, underwhelmingly attractive, I don't know what I'm saying.
Speak for yourself.
So we as adults should be wearing real clothes today, but we're not.
No, never.
I think that makes us a little...
Look, let me just say I fight against that. Real adults.
What is real?
What's a real adult?
What is real in general?
I mean, we are adults. We would both be charged with adult crimes. You know what I mean? So to me, I'm a fucking adult.
Yeah, all right.
What are you saying? If we don't have kids, we're not adults?
Oh.
My mom didn't dress up on Saturdays.
Okay.
I think you're being unfair.
I was just trying to make a segue.
Oh.
Into Undateable.
Speaking of segues, whatever happened to him? Anyway.
Paul Blart, Mall Cop, ruined it for everybody.
Oh, Undateable.
Yeah, I was trying to say.
Undateable, you say? Really? Okay.
Welcome back, everybody.
Let's get into Undateable.
Undateable. Oh, wait, that's...
She's alive.
She's alive, damn it.
It's a miracle.
Females be strong as hell.
Let me tell you, I love Tina Fey. I love the first season of that show.
It got a little
far-fetched.
Yeah,
towards the end.
it was
a little too
ridiculous.
surreal. But anyway.
I still watched all of it. I loved it.
Yeah, my Undateable is from a long time ago.
Okay, that's not really how this is supposed to work. But...
Oh, go ahead. No, yours first, please.
No. I mean, it's supposed to be from like recent, but all right. What you got? What's your story?
The older I get, Lo, the more that I hate going out. So my social interactions are actually atrophying.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so it's less that it happens.
Atrophy, but I'll take it.
Well, hey, it doesn't really apply, but sounds right.
Not really.
This is from a couple years ago, and here's what I've started to notice about all my Undateables. I'm getting food a lot in lines.
So you don't cook, is what you're telling me?
Well, I've started to cook here recently, but no, yeah, back then definitely not. This was maybe only like a year ago, actually. It was like last November. But recently I have been cooking more since the death of Anthony Bourdain. God, that sounds cliche, but rest in peace, my dude. I love that guy. So this kind of goes with the same theme of the UDF card.
Okay.
People are always fucking like, I can't just give you money and leave. Why can't I just... Why? Like, So
Let me pay for my stuff and go home.
City Barbecue, and
Ooh, good place. Haven't been there in a hot minute.
And this lady, this probably like maybe it's like 55-year-old, a really nice looking lady, is like, I get my order, and I had like barely any change, maybe like $2 or something, and she's like, hey, for $5 you can get this cup, and it'll support the veterans, and you can get a free refill whenever you come here.
Okay.
And I was like, no, like no.
Whenever you go there?
That's what she made it sound like.
$5.
I guess, but I just want my fucking food to be left alone. Okay, I don't want to be asked anything.
Fair.
But she, honestly, first of all, she didn't start it that way. She started like, do you support our veterans? I'm pretty sure that's how she started it. And it was, and again, it's like, I just want my food. What does it matter? I do.
Why do you care?
But that's what it is. Like, it just feels like entrapment. It's like, what am I supposed to say? If I say yes, then I'm automatically interested in what she's trying to give me.
You're right.
If I say no, it's like,
then you're just an asshole.
My son's a veteran. You know what I mean? You just never know. But so I was like, I support the veterans very much, but, you know.
Veterans Day is tomorrow.
I just wanted to be done with it. It was a long day, so I was like, this is all I have to eat for the rest of the week. I'm basically homeless. I can't afford this. I just want to eat my food. This is like my Christmas meal. Please just let me roll. And she's like, oh, okay, honey. So she takes my money. And first of all, don't fucking lie about being homeless. I'm aware how shitty it is. I just fucking want to. I just want to be left alone when I'm buying things.
When you're buying food. That's all you buy.
Or gas or whatever. I don't want to be asked like, hey, what's your name?
But you only need gas to go get more food.
Do you have your reward card? Do you have a rewards card? Not on me. What's your phone number? I didn't register it. You can do it from your phone. I just want to leave. Anyway, sorry, back to that. She's like, okay, honey, no problem. And you at City Barbecue, you wait.
Yeah.
So she did not take my money. All right. She walks back. She's like, hold on, honey. And like walks away. And she's gone for maybe like 2 minutes. Some girl, pretty, honestly, and then when I say undateable, it's not like this chick was interested in me. She's just, a chick comes in to pick up her food.
But any chance you might have had, you were saying you ruined?
It's totally gone.
Okay.
She comes back out. And she's like, honey, it's on us. I told the manager about what's going on with you having hard times. And, you know, whenever anything like this happens, you just got to remember to stay positive. And there's a lot of shelters you can go to if you need a place, warm bed for the night. And I'm just like,
Sully.
I said, I was like, I know it doesn't look like it, but I really appreciate it. I'm about to cry. Thank you so much. What am I supposed to say at this point? Like,
just kidding.
Yeah. So I took it.
So now that the hot girl online behind you thought you were homeless.
And I've never gone back to that City Barbecue since. Because I'm worried that she's going to be like, how you doing, honey? And I'll be like, oh my God, you remember? Yeah, I'm good.
Just grow your beard out, get your pube beard back, and go in there, and she'll definitely believe that you're
I didn't actually say I was homeless. I said I was really close to being homeless, to where it was like, I didn't have any extra money to be spending on refillable cups that support the veterans. And really, I should have just given them the money, right? But here's the issue. I shouldn't actually have to do that. But if I decline, I look like a real fucking prick. Which I guess I am, because I'm saying no. So.
And you lied about being homeless, and you got a free meal out of it, so. Undateable.
It's a white lie.
It snowballed. It got away from you.
Leave, yeah. I thought she was just like, okay, honey, no problem. Here's your receipt. And that would be it.
But no.
No, yeah.
Oh, God forbid that woman had a sweet little heart and was trying to be kind to you.
It just drives me crazy. You go to buy some places, like you get a fucking iPod or an iPhone. iPhone, I guess, makes sense, but let's say, like, you buy a fucking Xbox.
Okay.
Best Buy wants to set you up with an account. What's your name? Why do you need, like, what am I going to do? Fucking make this into a bomb? Why? Just fucking take my money.
Give me my Xbox.
I'm just getting sick of I don't know why. I'm not even really I guess I am a private guy, but I'm a strange person.
True that.
Anyway, that's why I'm undateable. What's yours?
So, I've noticed recently that I've gotten into the habit of, like, making my bed every day, which I'm, like, actually really weirdly enjoying. Makes me feel
like a real adult.
Like I've got things going on.
What a real adult. She makes her bed every day.
It's because I have no time. Like, I have nothing else to do. So it's like, oh, I might as well make my bed. And then just sit on my couch with my thumbs up my ass.
I think that's what a lot of being an adult is.
What, just trying to find shit to
just
do to fill the empty time?
so dead inside that You're just like, well, I guess I'll fucking sweep this house.
I guess I'll fucking clean again today.
Anyway, continue.
So I'm cleaning up, and I was like, I noticed that on my nightstand. So like I like favor one side of my bed over the other, right?
Everybody does.
And I have a nightstand on both sides. So like this.
I don't know any madman who sleeps in the middle of the bed, but continue.
Well, like sometimes I end up in the middle because like the dog or something. But like.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so I have 2 nightstands, and like the one on the side that like I always sleep on is where I keep like my trusty water bottle that I always have with me because
And that big purple dildo you used to change the TV.
It was
remote?
blue.
Okay.
It wasn't purple. It was blue.
All right, go on.
But no, that's in a box weirdly on the other side.
Maybe.
Wait, is it? Nope, it's on the main side, but in a box.
And on the top, she has written into best friend.
No, it actually is. The name of that vibrator is Bob.
Oh,
The
nice.
battery-operated boyfriend.
Very nice.
But anyway.
Give it to me, Bob!
Oh, no. Anyway, not the point of this.
All right, sorry.
So yeah.
Undateable.
So on the other nightstand, I'm cleaning up today, and I noticed there's like an open bag of Chex Mix. And.
Just like Mama made.
And an open bag of dark chocolate, like. What are they? Like chocolate chips.
Are you okay?
Like baking chips, like what you use for like fucking cookies and brownies and shit.
Are you going through something right now?
But this isn't the first time this has happened. Like one time I woke up to like
I just like to snack.
a corn on the cob.
All right, now that is ridiculous.
Like it's just like an empty, sad, dried out corn cob on my nightstand. So like apparently at some point in the night I like woke up and was like, I need corn on the cob. And I made that. So and then like one time it was like a granola bar. Like I just had like
Love it.
I had like granola bars like stashed in my nightstand to eat. Like if I couldn't fall asleep, like, oh, it's 2 a.m., you know what? Granola bar. Time to start eating.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm a
I've
grazer
also
myself.
been eating a lot of hard-boiled eggs.
Cool.
In bed.
Must be that smell.
Just like in bed with a bottle of Worcestershire. Just
What's wrong with you? I like hard-boiled eggs, but
so nobody should be in my bed.
I've never heard of that.
I just eat a lot of snacks.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
So what's this have to do with Undateable?
Worcestershire.
You got fleas from leaving all the
No,
food
I
around?
don't have fleas. No, I'm just saying like that's like a weird.
You got roaches for
it's
sure.
Like, no, I don't have any bugs. No, it's just like a weird thing. But like, if I ever brought a guy over,
Oh, they'd be like, "What? Look at this fucking slob."
like I wonder how many times. No, not even that. But like I wonder how many times I've woken up and like. And by wonder,
Like
I
you
mean,
brought
I
somebody
know
home and-
that this has happened. That I've had somebody asleep in my bed, and gotten up and gone to the
Ate
kitchen
something.
and like ate food and like came
Like,
back,
rolled over
or
and
like I brought
finished
it
a
back.
sandwich.
I brought it back into bed with me, and while they're
Nothing wrong
sleeping,
with
just
it.
like ate food next to them.
Nothing wrong with it.
Like was afraid to turn the TV on because I didn't want that to wake them up. But the crunching of my
Is it
fat
just
ass
me,
was like
or-
shoving food in my mouth.
I like to eat after. Like I get hungry.
Yeah, but like I'm not always having sex with these people. Like I mean,
okay.
imagine like when I was in like my long-term
So you're just
relationship.
waking up like 2 a.m. Like I'm gonna go eat some butter.
Just can't. Yes. Stick and butter.
Warm, scooping out butter in the middle of the night.
I eat frozen peas. Like while they're still frozen.
Okay, no, that is strange. But the butter thing is from experience. I had a buddy who had a little brother, and I stayed the night over there one night, and the next morning we got up, and his little brother was sick, and we were like, "What happened? Why is he sick?" And they were like, "He got up in the middle of the night and ate the entire tub of butter."
Fuck. Super normal thing.
He was a goofy guy. I was out there in Oxford, but
Oh god, that's so funny.
yeah.
But yeah, so night snacker.
Night snacker, baby.
Keep snacks in my nightstand.
But so you don't
for
ever get
later.
hungry after sex, though? You don't ever get done and be
no,
like,
I do.
man, I could go for a meatball sub.
Oh my god, I feel like I could always go for a meatball sub.
I always crave like the heartiest thing. Like, oh, I could go for a steak
like a real good pork chop.
covered in shrimp parmesan. Yeah, it's always stuff like that. It's never like, I could go for a light Caesar salad with olives. It's always like, I could go for a Philly cheesesteak right now.
Ooh.
I don't know why. It's weird.
Ooh. Sorry, now I'm just getting really hungry.
I'm talking about
I'm not even like listening to you anymore. I'm just thinking about
cool.
food. Like,
That's why you're undateable, though.
yeah, undateable.
right,
Don't come sleep in my bed.
we're over
There's
an
probably
hour.
crummies in there.
We're getting over an hour here, so we need to wrap it up.
Oh god.
Wrap it up, Box.
All right, guys.
Let's get into the last seg.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody's favorite part. Let's see if Tyler can say it this time.
I'm never going to say it right now.
Okay.
Never. Wheel Wyrick or Weird Al?
Nope. Real.
Leo Wyrick or Weird Al? Sorry. For you podcast listeners, That was a little verbal fuckery.
The segment is actually called Weird Al or Real Lyric.
This is where we take a lyric from a song, either a Weird Al Yankovic song or a real song. I don't know why, because, that's demeaning to Weird Al.
That his songs aren't real.
Are fucking real. They're artistic masterpieces.
All right, well, it's a clever, phrasing.
Is it really clever?
No, but is anything we do clever?
Never.
Exactly. So once again, Sully... This bitch right here.
I was supposed to come up with it.
Was supposed to come up with one and he didn't. But good Lo saved the day. So once again, I'm going to read.
This podcast wouldn't get done without her.
No, 100% it wouldn't.
That's not a joke.
It's so true and I hate it. So I'm going to read. No, quit trying to peek. And old Sully Bags here is going to try to guess.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I wrote a lot down. I realize I'm probably not going to read all of this because.
Dear M. It's okay.
Dear M.
So I was going to do Dear Stan.
Oh. That Eminem song?
I know you got my letters. So I laughed so hard at that song. I know I shouldn't.
It's so. Oh my god, that song is so fucked up. Anyway, okay. But I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Oh, I like coffee and I like tea.
Oh, I like coffee and I like tea. It sounds like a Dave Matthews song. Say it one more time.
But I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Oh, I like coffee and I like tea.
And I know no matter what the waitress brings, I will like it and I will be full. And
is that your Dave
is
impersonation?
it coffee? Is it tea? It sounds like it could be a Dave song a little bit.
All right, so what are you thinking?
I know a lot of Weird Al, and I don't know what that could be of Weird Al. The problem with Weird Al, a real lyric, is it's such short context. That's what makes it difficult. Well,
I wrote a lot more down, but I don't want to give it to you.
Give me an extra line.
No.
I need it. Feed it.
No, because it'll give it away.
Okay. It's not Weird Al.
Okay. Do you have a guess as to who it is?
Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't give me any of the song. Say it to me again. Normally I can tell, honestly, by how the lyrics are, how goofy they are, what era it was. And I feel like it's got to be late 90s, because I don't think people would put up with a song about that now.
But I know, no matter what the waitress brings...
Unless it was country. They'll put up with anything in country.
I love country. I should drink it and always be full. Oh, I like coffee.
It's Counting
and
Crows.
I like tea. It is not.
It sounds like it would be a Counting Crows song. I like coffee!
Your impersonations.
Thank you.
Of 90s people right now is...
Is it 90s?
I actually don't know what year this came out, but it's probably like late. It's probably 90s, 2000s.
Were they mainly a 90s, 2000s band?
Yeah.
Fuck. The thing is
I mean, I can like sing it to you, like with
sing
the
it
actual,
actually. Yeah, sing it.
Putting me on the spot.
You don't. This is an American Idol.
No. I'm just trying to think of how it goes now. But I know no matter what the waitress brings, I should drink it and always be full. Yeah, I will drink it and always be full. Oh, I like coffee and I like tea, but to be able to enter a final plea, I still got this dream that you just can't shake. I'll love you to the point you can no longer take. Well, alright, okay, so be that
Isn't
way.
that Counting Crows?
No.
I know that fucking song. I don't know who sings it though.
Oh yeah, why you wanna give me the round and around?
Who is it?
Blues Traveler.
Ah, fuck. Blues Traveler. I should know that. Yeah, I didn't know that part though. Well, of course that's fucking Blues Traveler. Well, I was right though. One of those weird 90s bands, like if you just had a decent melody, you could just be like,
it could be anybody.
French toast is sloppy. It would be fine. I don't like my French toast, not when it's sloppy. My friend Billy's coming over. I mean, you could just sing about anything. Let's cut that.
No, let's keep that.
Right, fine.
That was a gem. But yeah, so that's it. We did it. Yay!
Yay!
Episode 3. God, my neck hurts. I gotta stop talking like that.
Oh, they only seem to be getting worse as we make them.
Yeah, it's not getting better. Sorry, guys. We thought it would get better, but it's not. So, if you would like it to get better,
Send us some money. Just kidding.
Send us some suggestions. Ask us some questions.
To
tell us what you want to hear.
To
latebloomersNinety@gmail.com.
Late Bloomers 90. Why you wanna give me the run around? Sorry.
I feel like that's what they're yelling at us right now. Like, why are you guys giving us the runaround?
Fuck you guys.
Pretending like it's going to get good and it's not.
Fuck you guys.
But we also, you can follow us on Instagram at _late_bloomers.
And don't listen to that other lady who says that we're not the late bloomers and she is.
We're the ones.
She's not, all right? She hasn't done a podcast in 2 years.
2 years.
It's ours.
But yeah, don't forget, guys. Send us things.
Twitter's coming, baby.
Yeah. He says it'll take 5 minutes.
We're going to do it right as soon as we end this stream. And we will post it to the Instagram.
Yeah.
And we already have a YouTube, technically, because it's our Gmail, but we don't have the name. So you can find our YouTube, but there's nothing on it. LateBloomers90@gmail.com. But we're just going to make it Late Bloomers when we get it rolling. Anyway. Appreciate if you're still fucking here, there's one of you. Mom, thanks for hanging around. I promise you,
Kim.
I'm going to start making some money soon. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Miss you already.
Bloomington's out.
Bye.